Hello everyone, my name is Fatima Siddiq and today we'll be discussing the first assignment of Signals and System course. So the first question says that here we forget x of n. X of n is equals to 2 cosine 3 pi over 4n plus pi over 2. We can tell from the expression that it is a dt input function, input signal. Okay. Alright, and then we can see because of this cosine, it's a sinusoidal behavior. It will be so w it will equal to 3 pi over 4, and we know the cosine full period is equal to 2 pi. So we can say that 3 pi over 4 n equals to 2 pi k. Then n equals to 8 over 3 k. Now choosing the k, okay, we know because of it it's a dt signal, the value of n must be an integer. So based on that we have to choose a value of k that will make this n equal to an integer, and the value of k must be positive number, not equal to a 0. So we'll choose k equals to 3, and then we can conclude that n is equal to 8 now, and this system is periodic. This signal, it's periodic, which means it can repeat itself after a certain amount of time. Now the second question is about sketching. Okay, we are sketching an input signal. It's also a dt signal. We have here the unit step. Okay, minus nu plus delta n minus 12. Okay, first of all I'll be determining the important values here. So because it is inside parentheses, so negative 3, and here 5, here is 10, and here it's 12. Okay, then we will draw the xy axis. It can be, or we can only do a plotting. So negative 3, 5, 5, 10, and this one is the 12 value. Okay, so we have to examine the behavior of the input before negative 3. So we'll say x negative 5, let's say. U, it will be u negative 2 minus negative u negative 10 plus 5u negative 5 minus 10, so it will be also negative 15, plus delta negative 5 minus 12, which is negative 17. Okay, and we know that for the unit step, whatever it's minus, it's equal to 0, and for the unit step, if it was positive, it's equal to 1, and if it was 0, it's also equal to 1. But for delta, when it is negative, it's equal to 0. When it is positive, is also equal to 0. But when it is equal to a 0 to 0, it will equal to a 1. Okay, so now we can say that here it's 1, it's 0, sorry, it's 0, it's 0, it's 0. So whenever the signal it's before negative 3, here this part, let's choose another color, this part, it's equal to 0. Okay, we can examine it also exactly on negative 3, so we can tell that it is from from minus infinity, let's say, to negative 3, it will be 0. Okay, now we have to choose a number after the negative 3. Okay, so let's say we'll choose 0. So we can see that this will be a positive number minus n, this will be a negative number here plus 5, and here also will have a negative number plus delta will also have a negative number. So what we will have here, it will be like only 1. So this one it will be 0, 0 and 0, so we're only having 1. So whatever after the negative 3 will be 1, like this. Okay, now let's see for the 5. We can examine the 5 point, or we can pick out a number between 5 and 10. So let's say we will choose 7. Okay, so u here will be also a positive number minus 2, also a positive number here, plus 5, u here it will be a negative number, plus delta negative number. Okay, so we can say that here is 0 and 0. These two will have a positive number, which is 1 minus 2, which is equal to negative 1. So I would erase this one. So any value between 5 and 10 will be negative 1. Okay, now let's see the value between 10 and 12. So a value between 10 and 12. Okay, let me delete this one. So a value between 10 and 12, let's say we choose 11. Okay, so it will be a positive number minus 2y, also a positive number, plus 5 positive number, plus delta negative number. Okay, now we'll see that here this one is 1. Okay, and the negative 2u minus 2 plus 5, which will equal to 4. So whatever value here, it will equal to 4. Okay, now because we have here a delta, and we know that in delta, whatever delta inside parentheses 0, it will equal to 1. So we know that we will have here a spike, which is 5. Then let's try a number after the 12. Let's say 13. So it will be here plus, and here 2y. It will also be plus f plus 5, I mean u. It will also be plus. Here the sign is minus, plus, and then plus delta, also plus. This one is 0, and this one is 1, so 5. This one is here, and then we'll conclude that whatever after the hina, it will also equal to 4. So this is the representation of the stem plot for it. Okay, now moving for question number 3. Now for the question 3, we need to check if it is an energy signal and what is the value of the energy.